What's up guys, I'm back like I never left. In this video we're going to be talking about two penny stocks that Ark Invest aggressively invested in. Now they're trading way above the $5 mark, so they're not considered to be penny stock. But however, we're going to go over exactly what is the huge potential for these companies and what is the ideal price point to get involved in them, even though they recently started to break out to the upside. So I'm going to cover all this important information. I'm also going to be doing a quick stock market recap and what are some important economic reports that we need to pay attention to for tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned. Now let's get right into the video. Before we get into the video, I appreciate if you can hit the like button. If you have any questions, any comments, make sure you drop in the comment section below. So as you can see over here, the first company that we're going to be talking about is going to be Aqua Bounty. The ticker symbol for this company is going to be AQB. So we're going to go over quickly exactly what they do and the history about this company and why Ark Invest likes and invested in this specific company. So as you can see, we're here, the main theme, the main purpose of this company is a better way to raise Atlantic salmon, a delicious way to feed the world. And Aqua Bounty innovates land-based farms combined with its expertise in genetic engineering are the answers to a rapid increasing global demand for high-quality seafood. So basically what they do is they provide and raise salmon in farms that are indoor farms. They also have outdoor farms. We're going to go over exactly what is the history about this company and how they're founded and if there's a huge potential of growth for the future. So we all know that Ark Invest, when they invest in this company, they look at it as if it's going to be innovative and disruptive in the future. So let's look at exactly the history about this company. Pioneering the future of seafood. So we have the discovery that started also 1989. Researchers at Memorial University succeeded in using advanced genetics to develop an Atlantic salmon that grows faster during the early, most vulnerable stages of growth. So this is one of the research that helped jumpstart this company. And in 1999, Aqua Bounty, formerly known as AF Protein, created to commercialize the innovation. In 2003, we have the first regulatory study submitted to U.S. Food and Drug Administration, which is the FDA. In 2009, FDA approved Aqua Bounty Canada's hatchery. In 2010, FDA concludes Aqua Advantage salmon are physically the same as Atlantic salmon, safe to eat and possess no threat to the environment when farmed in land-based contained farms. So in 2015, where FDA approved the Aqua Bounty salmon. In 2016, we have the Aqua Bounty support a national mandatory standard in the U.S. for disclosing bioengineered food. 2017, we have plans being for our land-based fish farm in Indiana, bringing fresh salmon closer to U.S. consumers. And in 2019, our first batch of eggs of Aqua Bounty's genetically engineered salmon eggs entered the Indian farm hatchery. So this is pretty good. And they have in 2010 the first harvest of our Atlantic salmon at the Indian farm. And in 2028, they have a target date for reaching goals of 55,000 tons of salmon annually. So that is their goal. So if you're somebody that wants to invest in this company, the projected growth for 2028 for them to produce 55,000 tons of salmon. So that is a lot. So that's just a quick briefing of exactly what this company is projected to do in the future. So let's look at exactly, how many shares Ark Invest been buying and what is the ideal price point to get involved in this company. Ark Invest holds this specific company in their arkg ETF, and they own more than 5.6 million shares as of December 2nd. As you can see over here, the stock has been significantly breaking out to the upside. So today by itself, it's up 10.72% of the upside. It was having a battle over here at $5. It was retesting this resistance price point 2 times, and it kind of sold off to $4, but it finally broke out and staying above the $5 area. So that is fantastic. So I was definitely looking at this company for potential entry. And of course, as you can see today, it's up 10.72% of the upside. So as we talked about, this company definitely has potential if you want to get involved in it and hold for the long term. Of course, their goal is for 2028 to produce a lot of tons of salmon. So if you want to get involved in it, ideally right now, if it dips to $5 area, that'll be great. But right now, even if you get involved in it, you can risk off at $5. If the stock price dips closer to $5, you can definitely get involved in it, add to your position. But there's definitely great potential for this company. Now, let's talk about the second company. Now, the second company, I made several videos about this company, which is going to be Nano Dimension, which is ticker symbol NNDM. So as you can see, the stock is up 18.44% to the upside, positive $1.18. We were talking about it when it was right over here, and it finally broke out. It came down over here. But the main issue about this company is they do a lot of offering. That's why you're seeing this huge spike in the stock going down. The stock breaking out and just falling down to the downside. They raise a lot of money, so they're taking advantage of all this market, all this volume, all this investors coming in and investing in this company, and they raise lots and lots of money. So that is great, if you're somebody that got involved in it for the long term, because they're raising capital to reinvest in the company. So that is the main purpose of the stock market, is for these stocks, for these companies to potentially raise capital. So they're taking advantage of that. And however, the stock definitely, after it just pulls back 3, 4, 5 days after, they raise, they announce they're going to be doing an offering, the stock recovers and just keeps breaking out to the upside. So it's really fantastic. Right now is a 52-week high of $7.72. And of course, Ark Invest is heavily invested in this company and their ARKq ETF. So definitely keep in mind, right now, it looks like it's overextended a little bit. So if they do another offering pretty soon, I know they've been doing multiple offerings. So hopefully, if nothing negative catalyst comes by, the stock can definitely continue to go higher. And also, we had another positive news for this company. They got a price target increase by an analyst. So that is also really, really fantastic news for this company. So definitely keep an eye on it if you missed this opportunity. Of course, ideally, if it pulls back all the way down to $6, if there's an opportunity to enter it. But chasing it right now is kind of tough because the stock is extended a little bit to the upside, unless you want to just get involved in it and hold for the long term. And if it continues to drop, you can just average down if the stock continues to go down. So definitely potential for this company in the future. So now let's talk about exactly what happened to the stock market today. As you can see over here, we have the overall stock market that's relatively flat, but it traded lower and then higher. And it was really kind of between bullish and bearish today. So there's been a lot of catalysts that came out from Pfizer and also for Facebook that these stocks relatively sold off to the downside. Pfizer down minus 1.74, Facebook down minus 1.97. Pfizer, they mentioned that they might have some delivery issues with their vaccine. So we're going to expect some volatility to happen tomorrow because the news came out right before the market closed. So definitely expect some volatility for this company tomorrow. But as you can see over here, the major companies yesterday that performed very well are relatively flat today. So, but tomorrow we have a lot of important economic reports that could potentially affect the stock market. So for Friday, we have at 8:05 a.m. we got the New York Fed President John Williams going to be speaking. At 8:30 a.m. we got non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate, average hourly earnings, trade deficit, and we also have at 9 a.m. we have the Chicago Fed President Charles Evans is also going to be speaking. At 10 a.m. we got the factory orders, and also at 7 p.m. also we have the Atlanta Fed President Raphael is also going to be speaking. So these numbers, these reports can definitely affect the stock market. Of course, the main one is going to be the 8:30 a.m. the unemployment rate. So this is going to be for the period of November. The previous was 6.9%, and the forecast is 6.8%. So if there's slight higher or lower, the stock market can definitely react. And the other important one is the non-farm payrolls, which is going to be for the period of November. The previous was 638,000, and the forecast is 432,000. So that is really, really important. And you have to be aware when these economic reports come out right before the market open. So we might see some gap up, gap down, depending upon how investors and how there's going to be a vaccine news coming out and things like that. That can be super volatile. So definitely pay attention to these reports. And if you have any questions, any comments, make sure you drop in the comment section below. If you want to sign up for Webull, join the Patreon page, join the Discord, links in the description box. But I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's video. Let's get it. Have a wonderful day.